We think that if we can control our wife or our husband, we'll have a perfect marriage. So we try to, control them. We think that if we can control our kids 100% of the time, that we can have perfect kids. And we think that if pastors think this, if I can just control the people in the church, keep the lid on everybody, then I can have a perfect church. The only problem with that is that all of life is uncontrollable. Have you noticed that? I mean, even the simplest things in life seem to be uncontrollable. So what do you do when you can't control an uncontrollable situation? I love this passage in 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 7. Do you see it? 4 of you do. Do you see it? Yes. Good. I hope you're seeing it on the screen or in your notes. Let's read it out loud together. It says this: cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. I already told you that Deborah and I, we went fly fishing to Idaho, and we had a wonderful time. We had a great time. I mean, just getting out there and fly fishing. And part of fly fishing is all about casting. And so today I brought with me a fly rod, no hook on it, because I really didn't trust myself that much. I have hooked people before. Fly casting is really, really a very important thing. If you're going to catch fish, there's all kinds of stuff about it. But one of the techniques about fly casting is all about false casting. Do you know anything about false casting? Well, let me explain it to you. False casting is simply a technique where you keep the line in the air. And there's all kinds of reasons why you would want to keep the line in the air. Sometimes it's because you want to go to a different location, so you want to go over there maybe, or you want to go over there. So you keep the line in the air so that you can go to that different location. Another reason why you want to keep the line in the air is because it kind of attracts the fish. If you're really good at false casting, they actually see the fly above the water, and they're going, ah. And you can see them rise up, and as you lay it right in front of them, they go. It's the best feeling in the world. Believe me. So we went to a place in Idaho called Ketchum, Idaho, and believe me, we did catch them. All right? Now, but false casting, I mean, if you just false cast like this constantly, eventually it does wear and tear on your arm. It gets very tiring. And plus, you never catch anything. That's boring, right? So what do you have to do in order to be able to cast? To cast, you have to let go of the line. You let go of the line. So you hold on to the line while you're false casting, and then you let go of the line. You see how I put that in the baptism tank? We need some fish and water in there. I mean, we haven't been using it lately for baptism, so I'm converting it to a pond. All right? So you might see me down here on a Sunday morning, going, hey, Pastor, what are you doing? I'm catching some fish, man. Y'all ain't catching any, so I might as well catch some. So what you do is you hold on to the line and then let go to cast. The very essence of casting is all about letting go. You can't cast without letting go. You understand that? So let's read the verse again. Let's see what it says. There in 1 Peter chapter 5, it says, cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. The essence of casting is letting go. You cannot cast until you let go. See, that's the problem with the perfectionist. They don't want to let go. They want to keep holding on because they think that I can control this. And God says, listen, you're never ever going to be able to learn how to relax in my grace until you let go and let me handle stuff in your life.